Hi, welcome to my channel, Kayak Fisher John A.U. Sometimes I catch a fish, and of course, sometimes I don't. I hope you enjoy it either way. Have a good day. I'm back at Albany Speed here. They're taking my front end apart. It's a continuing problem that if you follow my videos, started before last fishing season. Tore up my whole front end, and we've replaced the differential, both CVs, 2 axles, lower A-arms at this point. Right now we're in the process of replacing those are the brackets for the differential. The bushings are all worn out from being beaten up by the binding axle on the passenger side. That's the old one. You just saw the new one installed. Everything's coming apart. Wedge things in. There's 3 brackets. One in the front, one on the passenger side, and one behind the differential on the driver's side. That was the first part of the project. We thought that was going to be the solution. There's one of the new brackets, and that's the front one. We thought that would be the solution to the binding axle because these bushings were worn. Nothing's ever as easy as that. That's him putting in the passenger side bracket for the differential. There's the passenger side differential installed. Okay, now he's in the process of putting things back together, and we'll start the story from here. After the brackets were all in, he installed it all, put it back together, and it was still binding. The axle on the passenger side, a full droop or full extension, was still binding. So he had a problem getting the axle back in. He thought there may be an issue with it. We pulled it back out, looked for the spec on it, and it was a 1/4 inch longer than it's spec'd by the manufacturer. So we ordered a new CV joint for the passenger side. Thought that would stop because there was a 1/4 inch difference, and you'll see that when we get that far. Right now he's just taking things apart, putting them back together. As I said, this has been a continuing problem. Thank goodness I have good mechanics around me and they kept me running. But it was a problem that needed a solution, a real, the complete fix. Coming up, you'll see the old CV joint laying down. The axle is up on the bucket there, and the CV joint is on the floor. And that's the CV joint that's a 1/4 inch too long. In the next set of pictures, you'll see the 2 CV joints, the old one and the new one, with a level on top of them. If you look real close, you can see that the level sits on the long one and doesn't touch the short one. The short one's on the right. I don't know, it's pretty hard to see, but you can see it. If you really look, you can see it. So the next step was to put it all back together again with the new CV in there. And guess what? The axle's still bound at full extension. There's the new CV installed. And there is honestly this is the problem. I bent these A-arms and I mushroomed the ball joints to put about 15 degrees out. So in the end, we ended up replacing the A-arms on both sides, wired them up so they wouldn't bang anymore, going over sand dunes when I'm going fishing. And that solved the problem. No more binding axles. After he got it all put back together, he's just cutting off excessive wires from the retaining straps. Naturally, after he got it all put back together, it was a matter of alignment. And the adjustments were pretty frozen, even though it had just been aligned. But I guess that's common, and you had to use a torch and stuff. You'll see on the screen that it's aligned, but it's not aligned. That's it. Just wanted to mention that my friends at Albany Speed Shop have decided to close their doors. These are the guys that did the job. And I want to thank Daryl, Hap, and John for a job well done. Thank you, guys. Thanks for stopping by. If you liked my video, please don't hesitate to press the like button. Please subscribe and stop back again. Thank you.